Okay, so today we're going to go over how to do subtracting of mixed numbers with renaming, as we did in class today. And I know it gave several people some difficulty, so let's go through it now. So the first thing we have here is the problem 1 1/5 minus 1/2. Okay, so what we're going to do is first look at our denominators, 5 and 2, and we're going to need a common denominator. So we want to find the least common multiple. So over here on the side, I'm going to first write my first 5 multiples of 5, and underneath that, my first 5 multiples of 2. Okay, so I look there, and sure enough, I do have a common multiple, 10, and so 10 is going to be our the common denominator that we're going to use. So below where I have here now, in my first step, I'm going to write my new fraction. So I have 1, okay, and my new denominator is 10. Now, because I multiplied 5 by 2 to get 10, I also have to multiply the numerator 1 by 2, and so my new fraction, equivalent to 1 1/5, is 1 2/10. I keep my subtraction sign, and now my new fraction over here also is going to have a 10 in the denominator. And because I multiplied 2 by 5 to get to 10, I'm going to multiply the numerator 1 by 5, and that's going to give me 5 tenths. So my new problem is now 1 2/10 minus 5 tenths. So I get ready to move on to the next step. And so as I look at the next step, all right, I realize I cannot do 2/10 minus 5/10. My next step is to subtract the fraction parts. I can't do 2/10 minus 5/10 because 2/10 is smaller than 5/10. So what I have to do, I have to come over to my whole number 1 here, and I'm going to take that whole number away, and it becomes a 0 now because I removed that whole number. And what I do is I take that whole number and I convert it to a fraction to add to my 2/10. So because I'm dealing with tenths, if I want to write one whole using tenths, it's going to be 10 tenths. And I'm going to take that 10 tenths and add it to the 2/10. So now, in my second step here down below, you will see my new fraction, 2/10 plus 10 tenths, is going to be 12 tenths. Okay? And then I'm going to keep the subtraction and the 5 tenths. Okay, so finally now I can subtract, and 12 tenths minus 5 tenths is 7 tenths. I had no whole numbers remaining, so my answer is going to be 7 tenths. If I had whole numbers remaining, I would do the subtraction of those now and then combine them with the fraction, but because there are none left, my answer is 7 tenths. Good luck, I hope this helped.